No, Captain, this isn't a dream. No, I thought that too, but it's too real. Everything's real. You have to believe me, Captain. It's real. This is real. It's real.
Well, this dream was certainly taking some interesting turns. And what a dream it's been! So far be it from you to end it prematurely. You watch with glee as Mark runs frantically to and fro, fixing various problems that seem to be plaguing your ship. He brings you to the warp core hallway to observe the swirling miasma of chaotic madness that blocks the path to the warp core. You hear his desperate pleas that something has gone horribly wrong with reality and laugh even harder than before. You're still laughing while Mark activates the Event Horizon protocol that will blow up the warp core hallway and send the ship sailing off into the void. Eager to see where this dream is going to take you next, you wave goodbye to the swirling blue wormhole. Your ship drifts for a while, but as with most dreams, things shift pretty quickly. You stumble across an alien. An alien! What a dream! They make contact by immediately boarding your ship and taking every single crew member and colonist on board as their prisoners. Apparently, they're alien poachers who are on the hunt for fresh blood for their gladiator pits. You go along with them for the fun of it and are swiftly brought to some sort of desert planet and shunted into the waiting rooms below the fighting pits. A crowd roars out for blood somewhere above you, their screams rising and falling with the fight currently taking place. Someone must have won, or lost, as the crowd explodes in cheers, shaking the walls of the cell you've been placed in, or something like that. What a vivid dream. While the rest of the crew weeps or sobs or begs or does some combination of the three, you find yourself idly perusing the weapons that have been laid out before you. Eventually, they come to drag you to the pits, but they needn't bother. You already know how the fight will go and step out onto the sands of your own volition. It's your dream after all. Your opponent is huge. A great muscled beast bellows out a challenge that shakes the foundation of the arena. His enormous weapon dripping with the fresh blood of his previous and apparently pervious opponents. Time seems to slow down as the axe whistles towards your neck, and you find yourself smiling. People usually wake up from a dream right before dying, and to be perfectly honest, this particular dream was getting a little... And so, the captain survived, alive, but alone. Despite the captain's best efforts, it seems that they could do nothing to prevent the demise of their people. Every cryopod on the ship was filled with naught but dust and darkness. No one to carry the light of humanity across the stars. No one to fill the empty halls of the ship. No one, save for the captain. And yet the captain persevered. In the darkness, in the gloom. The ship was dead, but there were rations aplenty. The ship was stocked to feed an entire colony, of course, so the captain was never left wanting, at least when it came to food. The loneliness, that was another story entirely. The captain did what they could in setting up a small distress beacon, but the gulf between the stars is vast. Vast enough to make even the speed of light seem woefully inadequate. And so, the captain spent the rest of their days eating tuna fish and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches by the light of a small blinking beacon that shouted silently into the void. The last dying cry of the Invincible 2.